met a guy named John. I came up with an idea to start a pharmacy-related website, and he came up with an idea just to start a blog talking about precious metals. The deal was, whichever one took off first, we'd be 50-50 owners in each other's businesses. We're good friends. His website took off incredibly fast. So I started looking into how to sell precious metals. Well, before our first employee started, I wanted to make sure all the systems were ready to go. So I'll never forget, we started taking phone calls on a Wednesday the first week, and I was the one answering the phone calls. And to my somewhat surprise, no phone calls came in on the first day. But I worked Thursday and Friday that week too. We had 4 phone calls the first week, and 3 of them were for Canada. And I remember going over to my father-in-law's. Most weeks we'd go over Friday for dinner and get the family together, have some pizza. And my father-in-law was sitting right across from the table, and he said, "Well, how'd it go this week? Do you have any orders?" I said, "No, we didn't have any orders this week. 4 phone calls." And I was sort of excited about the phone calls, but he just looked at me and just laughed across my face, like there is no way this is gonna work. You know, you're just out of your mind. But the 3 phone calls were from Canada, so I started thinking, man, that must be a market there. Like these 3 people from Canada are really serious about buying from us. Maybe I should look into this. And so that got me kind of sidetracked. We started looking into how do we get bullion into Canada, and especially given our proximity, we're about 45 minutes away from Canada, the Canadian border. So we researched that for several months of what that process looks like. And I traveled with one of our employees that we had hired to do that, and to go across customs border. Said, "Hey guys, I have a silver eagle here. What do I need to do to declare this to cross the border?" Because I had figured out that if I could get a bunch of packages across the border and drop them off at a FedEx in Canada, we could ship it cheaper than anybody else can right now. And so we were going to plan on doing like a span of, like, say, we'll collect 2 weeks worth of orders, cross the border, ship them from out within Canada. And I thought it could work, but sort of to my surprise, the Canada customers had the same expectations that the US customers have, which is they want their orders shipped fast. So the 2-week time span between collecting orders and going across the border, even though it was a little bit more economical, it didn't grow like we thought it was going to grow. So that was definitely a sidetrack that we wasted a lot of time on. I think it was good. It was good information, I think, but the business was really in the United States. So we eventually got back to focusing on that.